Hey guys, welcome back to another video of creating a React Native app. So in the previous video we finished up our to-do actions. We created delete action, so delete a to-do item, and we finished up all the actions that we needed for the app itself. So in this video we're going to connect those actions to the screens we made and all the components inside them. So let's get started. Register. Let's start with register since it makes sense. You got to make an account before you log in. So inside of our register screen, let's bring in two of our actions. Those two would be register user and set errors. So we're going to set some errors here for when we're gonna clear the errors, if that makes sense. You'll understand that as we go through it, but for the time being we're just going to utilize register user. So internally in the register component we need some states. So we've got our global state which we created, and we can go ahead and import that too. Just at the top, let's just add store from // provider. So this is going to be our global state. We need a local state for the register class itself, two of them. So first one is email, and we'll give it a onChange email equals react.use state, and we set that there. So here we'll store our email in this variable, and this method will update that variable. And then let's do the same for password. So just go ahead and duplicate that, and then password and onChange password. You can call this anything really. You can say set email, set password, etc. I've just set it like that. Now let's locate our components. There we go. So for the email, let's say value is equal to email, and onChange text is equal to onChange email. And here, same thing. Value is equal to password, and onChange text is equal to onChange password. Now that should be a majority of it. So what we'll also do is we might just add everything here. So let's go ahead and also here, let's, instead of doing just onChange email, let's do value arrow function like that. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to first check to see if there are any errors for the email component. If there are, then we're going to go ahead and set errors. So we brought in our action there. We'll bring in our dispatch here, and inside of set errors we'll do dot dot being our spread operator, state dot errors. So if we have a password error, we'll keep the password error in there, but we're just gonna make our email error null. So we're gonna, what this is gonna do is every time the user enters in the search bar, it's gonna remove that error. That way it doesn't get in the way. And actually we can comment that out for now. Let's add it, comment it out, and you guys can see what I mean. So onChange email, and then inside of the onChange email we pass our value that we're pulling out here. So let's ignore that one for now, we'll add that later. Let's bring in our global state. So here we want to go ahead and say const curly brackets store dispatch is equal to use context, or we'll do a react.use context, and just put our store in there just like that. Alright, got that. Let's set our error messages on these. So we say error equals state dot errors dot email for this one, and here we'll do error equals state dot errors dot password, and we will need our on this button, the on press, we've got navigation and navigate. Let's get rid of that, and let's actually do here we'll do set errors. And what this is going to do is once you press it, it's going to remove any errors that was there previously. And let's go ahead and do await register user, and let's also make sure this is an async function or it'll throw an error. And then here we'll just pass in our details, so email comma password inside of curly brackets because it's an object, and provide our dispatch just like that. So if we save that, and let's go ahead and load up the app. Let me just do a reload just to be on the safe side, and then we can kind of see if any errors appear. So once I click register, yep, nice, we got an error. Can't find variable state. Let's see, what is that issue? Oops, I called this store, my bad. Call that state if you guys did the same thing as me. Let's do that again. Cool. Click register, sweet. So if we do click, there we go. Now we got an error. Now, if we type, this error isn't disappearing. Now that's fine, right? But user experience is nice if we let the user know, right? We know you're typing in here. We'll remove the error message for now. Once you press register again, we'll bring the error message back up if there's another error. So we just uncomment this block we added. And then we can go ahead and copy this, and let's do the same for our onChange password. So value arrow function, and here we can paste this, and instead of doing email, we just do password, and same here, password, and then we just do onChange password value like that. So once we save that and load up our app again, so let's say we've got, let's do this again. So now when we type, there we go, the error goes away. Now let's say enter a password. Still says enter something other than blank. Interesting. Let's see what's going on there. So if we go to our register user class, data.email.to lowercase, let's go ahead and console.log our is empty email check. Let's just quickly do some error login, some console login, and then load that back up. Go to register, and let's say I enter something. Okay, hello comes in, but it says okay. I think the issue actually is empty email check. No, my bad. I put email check there. Change that to data.email. Right. Yeah, that was my bad. Cool. So once we do that, register, let's do that again and see how it goes. Okay, there we go. Now it's saying password must be at least 6 characters long. So now we got our password error. So we can enter the password there. So I'll just do hello and hello. And password must be at least 6 characters long. Right, that's not 6. Let's do hello 1. And it's logged us in. Sweet. So now you can't really log out. And if we were to restart the app, I mean, if we do a reload, let's see what happens. Will it clear the cache or will it automatically log us in? It should, yeah, automatically log us in. Okay, cool. So we've configured our register feature. So that's all saved in the database or in our async storage. Now, let's have a look at all of this. That should be everything we need really in our register class. So let's go ahead and go to our home screen and let's configure our logout button first before we do anything else in the home screen, and then once we do the logout button, we'll also configure the login stuff. So we'll do that in the next video. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you there.